Now to those new concerns about Russians meddling in the election. The Senate preparing for their first public hearing today, and reports that fake news was much more widespread than previously thought. Our senior justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, has more from Washington. Good morning, Pierre.
Good morning, Robin. Later today, there's mounting evidence that the Russian attack on the U.S. election may have been much broader and much more sophisticated than many people realize.
Investigators this morning are deeply concerned that the Russians' attempt to influence the U.S. election went far beyond the hack of the Democratic National Committee and the emails of Clinton campaign chairman John Podesta, which were then allegedly passed on to WikiLeaks.
This was one of the biggest investigations that the Hill has seen in my tenure here.
The Russians, U.S. officials believe, employed an army of military intelligence agents and so-called trolls who blasted negative stories about Clinton to social media. The suspected goal, to weaponize fake news to hurt Clinton's chances of winning the presidency.
What really concerns me is at least some reports, and we've got to get to the bottom of this, that there were upwards of 1,000 paid internet trolls working out of a facility in Russia, in effect taking over a series of computers.
Allegedly, those secretly compromised computers created the effect of making the negative stories popular on the internet, causing them to trend on social media.
It never ceases to amaze me what people respond to.
A scene straight out of the Showtime hit Homeland, where thousands of fake social media accounts run by professionals propagate misinformation opposing the recent president-elect. And there's evidence, investigators say, that the Russians were able to target those negative stories about Clinton to voters in key battleground states.
Senator Warner said he wants to know if specific areas in Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin were targeted, and the FBI director is warning that the Russians will be back in 2018 to target U.S. congressional races. Later this morning, the Senate Intelligence Committee is holding hearings on the nature of this ongoing threat. David?
Yeah, it's really alarming, Pierre. Thanks to you.